Hey, if you're a home buyer out there right now and you are worried about the interest rates fluctuating, you might be tempted to look into what's called a lock and shop program. This basically allows you to lock in a fixed interest rate before you identify a property. You can do it for normally a 60, 90, or up to 120-day period. Now, there are some things to be aware of. One is there is 100% a cost associated with this that gets what's called premium priced into your rate. So, for example, if you're doing a 90-day rate lock, most lenders will average charge around a 50 basis point charge, which translates, if you're financing $350,000, 50 basis points is $1,750. Most lenders will ask for that as a non-refundable deposit up front, and then that rate would be locked in for that 90-day period. Now, the other downside is that if the market improves, you're missing the bottom of the barrel. But if the market increases, right, and you're trying to avoid that, but you still have that fixed period to find, contract, and close on a home before that rate expires. So, in a scenario where you have a 90-day secured rate lock, let's say you identify a home on the 80th day. Obviously, you can't get to closing in just 10 days with appraisal and any other third party requests that you might need. If you're closing on the 110th day, you are forced to pay for what's called rate extensions to secure that same rate. Logically, a lot of times people would just say, well, I'm going to let the rate expire and then reprice with what's available. But there is what's called a cooling off period. So on the 90th day, you would have to let that rate expire, wait 30 additional days before you have access to the current day pricing, so that way you can move forward. This is a big lending thing that keeps people from taking advantage of programs like this and or the market fluctuation and just intentionally pushing a closing date to reprice their loan. I know that might have been a little confusing. Of course, though, if you have questions on your specific situation regarding lock and shop loans, feel free to reach out. My information is in the link below. Take care.